This is a problem with that. Don't sense my vibration.
Where would you do your thing? On this, is that how it's done? Where are you doing your splashes? On those. But you're leaving this so you don't make a mistake.
So the impact in the mosquito.
Do what you want to do. But how does music go with you? I didn't know I'm trying. So they'll be there. And you're doing this. With the face not splash on them.
No, for her to imagine what you're doing.
It's not going to splash on them.
No. If it's an open space, you can run.
Right on stage research, the portrait of oppression as encapsulated in the title of the exhibition today, Subjectivity.
To welcome Alla Prima of Echo Performance by artist Peter Kingsley Ekelma.
The Alla Prima vehicle artist Peter Kings, the very Nigerian artist who has decided to take painting from the studio into the streets. Nigerian artist who believes that painting in the studio makes artwork muted, uncommunicative. So he has decided to work outside the four walls of the studio so that he can communicate to his audience. They just whispered to me, Chidi Amadi is here. And so we recognize the presence of Honorable Chidi Amadi. It is muted when it is video. We believe that painting is a symbolic narrative and should be a blend of poetry and drama. Okay, let me give you the microphone. Alla Prima. Take one.
We are painting music and color. We are message to the masses. This band here is a spontaneous band. We're going to play the music here now about subjectivity. Art is dynamic. Alla Prima of the Subjectivity. Wake up. You pull those one in there. Because tomorrow you're gonna go down for those one done to come. Whatever goes off comes in. All the way back. Oppression. Humiliation. Roll away. See how the stand. When you tend to rise, they suppress you. Imagine it. Oppression. Suppression.
If you want you that, give me. If you want this pen here. Painting and drama and poetry coming together. This is a man, an artist, who has decided to create a synergy between poetry, drama, and painting. A man who believes makes art muted, makes art excluded from the very audience to whom the artwork is targeted. And so he decided to bring art to the audience, to make communication understandable.
They'll make sure your eyes don't see the sun rise. They will make sure you are down there lavishing and gnashing teeth in sorrow. Oppression.
You can see the motif. Sun rising. And these people keep you far away from the sun. Just as the concept of the Iroquois implies. There are Iroquois sheets on a tree from receiving photosynthesis. And so the artist decided to give us a glimpse of the sun's best so we understand what happens. Now you can see the stroke of white, yellow, and red. And if you understand what he is doing, then it will the psychological trauma that he feels. They have shaded his son from us, like the hero girl, and the smaller trees below, the smaller trees beneath, and not reciprocal service. And so it's true courage, it's stroke of oppression, subjectivity. Why he moves painting beyond the gallery with the medium of drama, he still retains the traditional medium they put trampling on the face of the oppressed. And the concept of the artwork here is subjectivity, the concept of the irreparable. And the irreparable is the sun from the smaller trees beneath it. And when the smaller trees are unable to receive sun ray, photosynthesis does not get to them and they die off. And that's exactly what the Alla Prima even explained. Peter Kingsley has represented in the canvas here that both of the oppressor. And if you look at his costume, he's wearing a very big boot to represent the both of the oppressor. And the boot is shading the sun from the oppressed individual. The face showing underneath. So you can see the blend of painting, music, drama, and poetry coming into play. He uses spoken word to communicate with the audience. Most painters are waiting here to right here. You can see the oppressed also showing them the spoken word. And from the message is so clear. The message is so clear. Looking at the artist himself, you can see black, you can see red. These are the two different colors. The two colors showing very well. And the color of red on his mouth shows somebody who is bleeding, somebody who is afraid, somebody who is humanized. You can see clearly the performance from ego showing here playing us like one thing that you've not seen before. What you're going to be seeing here, always during our performance showing here on music. In case you not watch
He is the Department of Fine and Applied Arts and Ignatius at University of Education in Port Harcourt. Please a round of applause. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for this rare opportunity. I think this is my second time witnessing this fantastic show. I want to thank Uwosho, whom I happened to meet some few years back. I think he has caused this situation to happen. But Peter Kingsley I've known ever since. I must confess, a new art form, a new art genre is born in River State with SMA that people are not noticing. It is a myriad of painting, drama, music, poetry, and expression of the ills of our society. People don't seem to notice. But I just want to point out that we should understand that we have a lot to sell to the world. And this is one of it. We have sold quite a lot of our art forms, from abstract from the beginning to today, different forms of art forms that are being sold out, whether in physical or that which is copied. I am pleased begging society to promote this show for it to go out. We need to sell ourselves. And that is this young man from nowhere has developed this art form without going to school for it. But the foundation itself he has gotten is a fantastic one. And indeed, as a lecturer that brought him up, I am so proud today to be in the midst of few who are today applauding him. I thank you very much for what you have done, and I am praying that Peter Kingsley should carry this thing on and on and on. That I'm also begging that people should promote it and that it should be better. For me, my promise to you is, as a writer, as an academic, I will promote your concept as a course of study where I teach. It's a genre that people need to learn. And I promise that I'm going to make a paper of you that should be international, not local. But I tell you that the process that you have gone through, this is not my first time witnessing it, that there are quite a number of masterpieces from the beginning to the end. If you can remember, when he turned out this, a masterpiece, he turned the other one, a masterpiece, he turned it, so a process of masterpieces from the beginning to the end. And at the end of it, the message is passed out. That is where this young man comes in. I congratulate him, I congratulate Mr. Kisley, I congratulate the management of this. And this young man also, who, not an historian, I don't know much about him, but he was able to follow what Peter Kinsley have been doing. I was listening attentively. I hope these cameras are catching up with the words, the vocals, and all the activities that are going on. Please, this is fantastic. You're all welcome to the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for that of education in Port Harcourt. And also remember the exhibition you're holding, he wrote the introduction of it. The last exhibition, he wrote the forward for it. Please put your hands together for Dr. Charles once more. If we will not hear a word from the CEO of Splendors, please, a round of applause as I give her the microphone to tell her something beautiful. Because women always say beautiful things. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Splendors. I just want to say something to add to this day, this artwork that's just happened here. These are wonderful pictures. And then this Cinecoma here, the first time I ever saw it was in Spain. I can't believe I'm seeing it here in Port Harcourt. And someone is actually going wild, painting, splashing. A lot of people, look at him here, he couldn't get it, he didn't understand it. He doesn't understand abstract art. But if you are an artist and you got mature mind, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, thank you. It's a beautiful thing that guy did there. And did you see he's got a process for a hand? Yet he overcame it and he's doing that thing. I just love him and love him. Please join me.
That moment.
That moment, yeah. When he was doing it, we couldn't get it, but by the time he was done, we could see the subjectivity. There was a boot stepping on her face. Classic. Please, everyone, thank you. On their behalf, I'm saying massive thank you. And welcome to Splendors. We hope to see more of you as we hold more of such events every now and then, and we'll keep you well informed. Thank you. Welcome.
You know what time it is.
Don't make me black, you know be God, oh. Make it up my destiny. Make me white, I want peace and harmony. Blue is love, I beg me blue. Yellow is happiness, brother spray me yellow, oh. Killing, bombing everywhere, in our nation, corruption, we are subjected to sorrow.